Celebrating workers is all well and good, but we cannot turn a blind eye to the depressing issue of the high unemployment rate in the country. The situation is so alarming that Ghana now has an association of unemployed graduates. It is therefore no news that the number of job seekers outnumber the number of job vacancies on the labor market. For many young graduates, the lack of jobs becomes frustrating and depressing, especially when one has to remain home for years after completing school. And that is a situation Albert Latte finds himself. Albert completed the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology 4 years ago. He studied business administration with a first-class degree. Albert's attempt to get a job these past 4 years has proved a major challenge. He has thus given up on his dream of securing formal employment and has ventured into trading. Being the first son of the family, Albert has had to leave home because he couldn't meet the expectations from his family after completing school. Albert now sells jeans at the Mokola market near the law school in Accra.
As a first son of my father, he expects a lot from me. And finishing school, sat in the house, and I became frustrated. Like, my parents start asking questions. Won't you go and look for a job? I write applications to schools. What you just said, they ask for experience. I just came out from school. How can I get experience of teaching? So I get frustrated. My parents sometimes don't even give me money to eat in the house. So I had to seek advice, go to friends for money to go and eat. Then one of my friends introduced me to this work. That is why I'm here. I didn't come here because I wanted to come here. I have a very big dream, but situation demands, that's why I'm here.
Another unemployed graduate, Elizabeth Akwe, completed the whole nursing training school in 2013. Elizabeth says she has had issues with her postings, and all attempt to get government to employ her has also proved futile. Elizabeth is now a second-hand clothes dealer at Mokola.
I've been home for 3 years, but after school, you go through a lot, especially from your parents sometimes. When you are home, even you yourself, you don't feel comfortable to ask, hey, Mom, I want this, I want that. So it's not easy, Even when you go out searching for jobs, you write application there, they'll be asking you, do you have any experience? Have you worked before?
Graduate unemployment is real, and the failure of government to effectively tackle the issue is leading to a lot of social vices. Deputy Minister for Education, Dr. Educhum, attributed the graduate unemployment phenomenon to the gap between academia and industry.
Significant factors may include the type of courses students, did at the universities. And then you also have to look at the economic environment. If the economy is not growing, jobs are not going to be created the way it should be created. So it becomes a constraint on the labor force in terms of how many people could be employed. And when you find yourself in that situation, then you have to begin to look at what incentives can we create for businesses to hire, how can we retrain our people.
He promised that government will implement stringent policies to deal with the situation.
At the Ministry of Education, we are doing everything. We have a project that is now ongoing, which we inherited from the previous government, the secondary education improvement program, which we are continuing through the World Bank. And it's looking at how do we resource low-performing high schools so that they can improve their performance.